So for this entire quarantine lockdown period, no haircut, no shaving, my personal goal is to come out of this looking like Aquaman. Settle down, ladies, now. Settle down. We got a challenge rift to play. This is 148, obviously a female demon hunter, and it is the Marauder set. So instead of talking a lot of gibberish, we got videos to make, music videos to watch. Thank you all for tuning into my music video reactions, by the way. The requests are coming in so quick. They're really taking off, so I'm definitely going to focus on more music videos. That's coming up. Right now, what you want to do when you enter the challenge rift here is drop a few of these sentries. Actually, let's go through the skills really quickly first so we know what we're dealing with. We got Grenade, Vault, Shadow Power, Companion, Sentry, and Cluster Arrow. Now, I've moved things around a little bit here. They were out of order big time. I couldn't deal with it. So when we enter the challenge rift, you'll see things are mixed up. So you can actually go in and change skills around. However, you can only use the ones that are available. So you can't actually change the skill itself. You can only change it. You can change the order of the skills. That's all you can do. So I'm going to change the order before I enter the challenge rift. I'm going to do some clever editing there. So if you see some changes, don't think like your creepy uncle's cheating or something like that. I'm not, okay? So what you want to do when you come across a pack, whether they be elite or trash, dump a few of the sentries there, and then you want to definitely use your your grenades. Bolas, I thought it was bolas for a second. And then when you come across elite packs, or pretty much any packs, you can use your cluster arrow here. However, just be mindful that it uses a hell of a lot of hatred. So once you start going really low, running low in hatred there, you can activate your companion and then you get more hatred just like that. So just keep an eye on it. If you're running low and your companion is still on cooldown, you can't reactivate it, then just cast your bolas. But because there's so many elites coming up early on, you definitely just want to probably target elites with your cluster arrow and use, I keep calling it bolas, don't I? Use your grenades for the non-elites, because as you can see there, you gain hatred, you don't use it, and then bang, bang, bang. And it does a lot of damage as well. It's just that cluster arrow does a hell of a lot of damage. So you run out of hatred, you can use that. If you're taking a lot of damage, you can use shadow power. But I don't use shadow power, I think, much at all during this. I just keep my distance and dish out the damage from afar like this. Just make sure sentries are cast. And maybe just cast one at a time, because we only get two here. So you don't want to be like over here and then you can't cast it and there's elites everywhere. So you want to just cast one, do your damage, do your cluster arrow, and keep on moving. This is super quick. Do not blink. I'm going to change the skills up a little bit before we enter. So everyone else, feel free to change them however you see fit. Let's go do this week's challenge rift together. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe if you want, and come back real soon for some more music video reactions. Heavy metal, baby. Heavy metal! So I've had a few shots at this one. I gotta admit, it's addictive. It's addictive. Like, if you find the perfect route, you're definitely gonna smash through the time. So I've played a few times, and there's just so many ways that you can definitely save a hell of a lot of time. So as you can see, my time is going past really slow in the time bar down there, because I've already beaten this challenge rift. I'm trying to beat my previous time now. But every time I do it, I'm shaving away a few seconds here and there and just finding new routes. It's really, there's so many options here. With this one, with this current attempt, I'm just spending a lot more time on Greater Rift Floor 1, as opposed to before I flew through it and I ended up on Floor 3, I believe. Now I'm taking a bit more time, making sure I'm clearing out everything here. Not all of the trash, but most of the trash. And I think I might have missed this elite up here on one of my goes before. I think. I'm not 100% sure. But this is a super quick challenge rift. Do not blink. As you can see right now, we're already 3/4 of the way through. I think it's super important to time that conduit to make sure the conduit pylon to get to this area and make sure that elite gets downed, and then activate the power pylon. The only thing stopping me from really smashing through this is probably Vault As you can see, it's we can't just keep vaulting. We're out of power, we're out of resource. So you gotta really time your vaults well. Don't spam it like I do, like a madman. Oh! I really took a risk there by vaulting into that explosion. So if the Rift Guardian popped there, we would have been going places, people. Ah! So 10 seconds to go. Come on! Pop! There we go. So he's just there. Watch out for this guy. If he hits you once, you'll die. He nearly killed me there, but we got him. Just cluster arrow his butt like that. That is this week's challenge rift. I'm pretty sure me talking a little bit of crapola at the beginning of this video was longer than the actual run itself, but it's super easy. Ain't nobody gonna have no problem with this. But of course, as always, if you do, let me know in the comments below and I will help you directly, I promise. Thank y'all for tuning in. That is this week's challenge rift. See you all again real soon.